This is verse 17 of the 16th chapter of the Gospel of John. The disciples are having a little side conversation, perplexed, as we can imagine they would be at Jesus' statement that in a fairly short while they would not see him. And then again, in another little short while, they would see him. And of course, if we've been reflecting on the meaning of that for 2,000 years, we can imagine how the disciples were, as they heard this originally, were just kind of scratching their heads. And we see something of the perplexity of the disciples reflected here. So we have apon. This is from Lego, I say. It's a little bit of a combination of both first aorist and second aorist. We have the ending there, which is actually more of a first aorist ending, but then the second aorist structure otherwise. Fairly common in the New Testament. It means they said, so it's the third person plural, aorist active indicative. They said, un, postpositive, therefore, ek, takes the genitive of or out of, genitive article, tone, with the genitive of the word mathetes, disciples. So they said, therefore, of the disciples, autou, the possessive pronoun, genitive singular masculine, of the disciples of him, suggesting, of course, that from among the disciples there were those who were raising this question, and they're saying it pros. The preposition takes the accusative, as we have it here. Alleluia is the reflexive pronoun, so they were saying to one another, and the very fact that it's stated this way suggests a little bit of an energetic kind of conversation among them, but probably in hushed tones as they were trying to fathom what exactly Jesus was getting at. And then they actually virtually quote him, te, the interrogative pronoun here, which is why we have the acute accent, te est and why is, or what is, could be either way, probably what is better here. What is tuto? This is the demonstrative pronoun. It's in the nominative, singular, neuter. What is this? And then the relative pronoun, ho, which, in the accusative now, neuter, singular, which he says. So ho, the relative pronoun, is the direct object of lege. So what is this which he says? Humen, indirect object, dative plural, of the first person pronoun, which he says to us. What is this that he's saying to us? And then basically quoting mikron, small or little, micro is the idea, a little while, kai, ou theorete, basically quoting the previous verse. And you do not see, theorete, the word for theoreo, it's to behold something, and really has the idea that it's sort of beholding its meaning as well, a theory, you might say. Yet a little while, and we do not, or you do not see me, quoting Jesus, kai palin, indeclinable adverb, again, mikron, same word, a little while, kai opsista, deponent future of blepo or harao. You will see me, the direct object, first person, accusative, singular. So what is this that he's saying here? A little while and you won't see me, and then a little while again you will see me. And then in addition, the other thing that Jesus said, kai, the connective, hoti, meaning here because, again quoting Jesus, hupago, which means I go away. It's the first person singular, present active indicative, I go away, pros, same preposition as we have there, pros ton patera, to the Father. So what is this that Jesus is getting at? What's the meaning of this? And of course, they're scratching their heads, and in some ways commentators have been scratching their heads a little bit about that ever since. But one way or another, we're going to have some kind of explanation given to us by Christ himself as the conversation unfolds.